live with Cheryl. Hope you're doing well tonight. Hope you have something to cheer about. I do. I get to hang out with you all. So, we're into September pretty thick here. This year has been blasting by. There's lots of stuff to talk about on this show. You get to talk about things with me. So I talk about acting, writing, music. I also talk about research sometimes, and we sneak in some things about health to encourage us to do things that can support whatever we're up to. So, with that said, welcome, welcome. I'm going to kick on into one of our main segments, which is updates as I create. And there's been a lot of creating going on lately, so let me kick it off. So, with research, I have been happy to put some things on a little bit of pause so I can run over to some other things that are related to research and related to music and related to lots of stuff. So, as y'all have been hearing, I am in the midst of finishing up some materials to launch this newer phase of my speaking arm of my business. So if you check out my website, cherylsvoice.com, you'll see a speaking page, and I'll be adding some more things to that before I promote it a little bit more intensely. But I'm already getting some folks asking to connect about that, and I'm really glad for that because I know when it comes to keynote speaking and other things, there's lots of lead time, and we want to connect with folks early enough on the side of people booking someone and side of being booked so we can work things out and figure out great fits. So I'm happy to go ahead and talk with folks now. I'm just trying to put materials together so when I push things out a little bit more widespread than on my social media, and I do that with a little bit more effort, then hopefully it will explain some things to a wider range of audiences. But we can chat it up now about that kind of thing. So I am welcoming contacts about that and have been getting them already. So thanks, y'all. Looking forward to chatting more. And so with writing, I don't know how many of y'all know, but I tried to put out a new either pilot script or screenplay for a movie every year, and I went ahead and got my new piece, which is so fun. I can't wait to speak about it a little bit more. If y'all want to ask some questions, you can. But essentially, there's a screenplay competition called Blue Cat. I think I might have mentioned it in past seasons of Live with Cheryl because I have entered it in the past. One of the great things about entering that is it's a reputable contest. So some people who place well in that are able to move their careers forward, but also people give for no extra fee feedback. And for anybody who's working on anything, it can be helpful to get feedback, and then you decide what to do with it. You decide if what you're getting is appropriate for your goals for the piece. So I entered that new piece into Blue Cat, and I'm waiting for my feedback to come. I think the next due date for them is coming up, and then feedback will come a couple months after that. But they have a contest that's open till February. So if you pay a little bit more money, you can enter a little bit later. I was trying to go ahead and I did get it in before this other deadline a couple days ago, but they're still having people be able to send in features and shorts, I think. Check out bluecat.com for that. So writing is underway in terms of there'll be another process. When I get that feedback, I'll be incorporating it. So things will progress. And when it comes to acting, I've been a busy bee, so I've had a chance to get up and going with the Duke Standardized Patient Program. I've also been doing auditions, and thanks, folks out there. Thanks, y'all. Thanks, folks. Thanks, folks. Thanks, y'all. Thanks, fall. No, it is, well, we're coming up on fall, but not thanks fall yet. Anyway, thanks folks out there for checking out my auditions. But as far as getting booked, it's really been the Duke Standardized Patient Program. So for those who missed some of the previous explanations of it, in short, folks who are interested in trying to support learners who are doing different things in the medical field, so doctors, therapists, nurses, all kinds of different folks. If you're interested in supporting folks in figuring out how to plug in with patients, clients, um, and try to figure out how to get that dynamic to go well and productively, even when there are lots of challenges or when it's maybe pretty easy. Either way, depends on what the role is. Then you might want to become a standardized patient or a standardized client. What that does is give people a chance to practice on folks who don't really have a medical issue in play at that time. I mean, a lot of us could use some tips. I'm just saying, but the cases we portray, they're not about what we're going through. And so we can just sort of put things aside or learn a little something new. That's what I usually end up doing and help the learner. So I had a great time with that today. Can't go into details, all making sure people are able to learn in a safe environment. We don't go blabbing about stuff, but they were delightful. I will say that. Um, so acting's doing that. And then you guys, I have a lot of music coming up. For those who've seen on social media, I put a reminder up about Live with Cheryl. I also put some of the new music going on. But I just got to say, when it comes to my newest EP, A Loving Lift, that I'm just really excited about my growth up to this point. And I just want to say, when it comes to the whole project, let's go, baby. Yeah. You know what time it is? It's time to get this stuff out there. I hope y'all heard that. That was a little snippet from the first single off A Loving Lift, which I think, again, y'all have heard, and it's been out for a little bit, and that was All Nighter. I'm really proud of that, and that's something that I created a while ago and then brought back out thanks to Greg Yim and company who helped me record that. And then I sort of revamped a little bit of it and then shared some of my evolution here um, with y'all through All Nighter through A Loving Lift, my EP. And so the latest stuff I've got coming out, y'all have been hearing if you checked out the latest episode of Live with Cheryl. But I want to share some more of that with y'all today. There's a lot here. Take It All is a song that I have a funky version of now on this new EP. Distrokid.com, that hyperlink there. Ooh, that's early. We're not going to share that early. That's for later. But distrokid.com, I will put that link there because Take It All, the funky version, is coming out this month. It's coming out this week. It's coming out on the 21st. So y'all can go ahead and the places where you stream music, the places where you want to check it out, including YouTube. If you all are watching this on YouTube, sometimes people watch it on Facebook. Live with Cheryl, you can catch it on LinkedIn as well. If you're checking this out on YouTube, then I have releases on my YouTube page, and that will be available then. And I'll also be putting up on my YouTube page, and it won't be widely released, this part that I'm talking about here, which will be the lyric video. That'll just be up on my YouTube page, so y'all can read through the lyrics if y'all want to get the details about what I was intending to say. Not sure what you're gonna take from what I'm saying, but from what I'm intending to say. So lots to share. Very excited. Let me see if I've got my YouTube. I know that's for Inspired by and Why. And I will mention that, but I just wanted to see if I have my YouTube channel address up. But it's youtube.com/user/SHD drum. So if you want to check it out, that's how you do it, y'all. Lots of music coming out. Like, oh, there's just a lot I'm excited about with A Loving Lift. And glad to answer questions about it as more things come out. And people are going to be sharing and reviewing. And I've already gotten feedback from different folks about the music. That's one of the reasons that instead of only pitching things into music industry spaces for film and TV licensing, that I'm actually doing releases because I do want to get a chance to grow and learn and reach more folks for collaboration and also for things like my keynote concert series, because folks can learn my music and then may want to have me come for all kinds of different reasons, all kinds of different performances, including traditional concerts, but also the keynote concerts. There's a lot. There's a lot of good stuff. And then the more music I'm sharing, the more y'all might be able to see certain themes that you think might connect with some of your audiences out there and with yourselves. Hey, y'all. Hope you enjoy it because I'm writing things that I hope give us all a loving lift. I just don't know who doesn't need a loving lift. I mean, goodness. So I'm going to share some of Take It All. I know we usually have a segment on Live with Cheryl that has me recording in advance a little bit of wiggling around that I call danced excitement everywhere. But with me being different places for standardized patient stuff, I didn't get a chance to do that, and I still want to do some dance excitement everywhere. So I'm going to share some more of Take It All, the latest A Loving Lift release, which is coming out this Saturday. Check it out, you all, and check it out here. Spread the word, and go ahead and listen and enjoy, because y'all, this is intended to be just that, just joyful. Here we go. Let's go for it. Hope you can hear it. Let me know if you can. I want there to be dance excitement for y'all as well. Hopefully there you go. You ever have one of those moments, right there, one of those moments when you realize something? Hey now, you really need to shake things up. Bye-bye tightrope walking. I think it's time to strut. Feels nice. Silence clouds, school talking bozos. They've said enough. Hush up now. That's right. And forget fire breathing bosses. They can kiss my butt. I said go on with the rest. And you can skip those 2 bits for payment. Go on worth and boldly claim it. Grab what's yours. Why do we look and leave, look and leave, look and leave? When some folks fear the fall, fear the fall, fear the fall. Fear the fall, fear the fall. If we move, we take it up. When all that take it up, when all that take it up, we rise up. And if we move, we take it up. When all that take it up, won't stop till we're high up. We feel gold, platinum, diamond, so bold. Haters' minds blow. Why don't they know? Why don't they know? We take it all. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope you heard it. And I would love to share some more with you if you are interested later in this program. As y'all who are familiar with Live with Sheryl, you know when we get to our health segment where we sneak in a little health trivia, there's an opportunity for people who get that health trivia correct to be able to select what else we want to listen to during Live with Sheryl. So Take It All's coming out. If y'all just want to listen to it independent of this show, check it out on streaming starting on the 21st. And so excited about it, y'all. Just feel encouraged. I hope y'all do whatever you're doing. And I hope you go out there and grab what's yours. Just take it all. I'm trying to do that for the good. So that was the updates as I create segment and a little dance excitement everywhere. Hopefully y'all were grooving a little bit or grooving a lot. Let me know what you thought about that. Please do in the chats, on social media, on the phone. Y'all can call me up. And when I get the message, I'll hit you back up. So I think we'll go ahead on to the next segment. I'm checking to see if we have any people chatting. Hey out there, everybody. Let me check on over here as well. I know we have a couple places that people do connect, so I'm just making sure that I see. Okay, cool. All right now. So what we've got going on here is a little bit of a shorter Live with Sheryl segment, but we will still get in our health trivia. So if we don't have folks who are able to chat it up, then we'll leave the answer for later, and I'll just choose the thing that I want to see, and y'all will just have a whole lot of time to be able to think this through. It's okay. But so this is the part of Live with Sheryl where I share a little health trivia, just intended to help us think about different things, encourage us. So I know I've probably done a very recent Live with Sheryl about stretching, but I really always need to be stretching more, is my opinion. So I read about it and want to share here. So here is the fill in the blank health trivia for tonight's Live with Sheryl. You should expect to feel tension while you're stretching, not blank. So here are your selections. You should expect to feel tension while you're stretching, but not ambivalence. Like maybe you shouldn't be like, hey, I'm not sure if I should be stretching or not. So, it's important to be like clear you should be stretching. So not ambivalence. Should you feel tension when you're stretching, but not joy? It's serious stuff, maybe. Stretching is so serious, like you need to focus on it. So maybe you shouldn't be feeling joy, maybe. Or C, should you not be feeling pain? Tension, but not pain. So again, I'm going to give us a little bit of time to think about it, and y'all can chat up the answer A, B, or C that you think it might be. Going to share a little bit more of All Nighter because that's a good song too, y'all. So I want to play a little bit more of that. Here we go. Try to click on that.
Let's go, baby.
Y'all can hear a little
You know
bit.
what time it is? It's time to study hard, yeah.
Study hard.
I'm reading you, baby, with the lights down low. I've got an advanced lesson ready to go.
What do you
You
think?
look confused, I know just what to do. I gotta educate you before the night is through.
I'll look for any selections here. You can chat me up on
All nighter.
Facebook or on
You may wanna take some notes.
YouTube to select. If I don't hear anything,
You say I'm talking crazy, you could teach
maybe
this
you think I'm
class.
talking
I say
crazy.
you better listen up.
We'll just keep listening.
If you wanna pass, you say put me to the test. So I say study time is through. It's an open exam, so show me all that you can do. All nighter. All nighter.
Well, we won't take all night on that trivia. I was enjoying listening to my music. That's why I make it, y'all, because I enjoy it. Hope y'all enjoy it too. So if I don't get a selection from here, that is okay. I will still check the chats and see if folks want to chime on in with a selection. In the meantime, let me do a little bit of, we will reserve this for another Live with Sheryl. You might have some guesses. You might be like, Sheryl, I know the answer. But if I don't get a chat from you, we'll table it till the next time. So that's going to mean you might need to know when the next Live with Sheryl is going to be. Sort of important if you're catching this later and you want to be able to answer this trivia that you have had maybe extra time to figure out. Next Live with Sheryl is going to be the first Thursday in October at 8 p.m. Eastern. So we're already cruising into October. Again, there's just been a lot always in life. It feels like that anyway for me. I don't know if y'all feel that way too. A lot going on, but that's the next Live with Sheryl. And so you can check me out where you're checking this out. That's going to be LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube. And as at that time, there'll probably be some more to talk about around the keynote concerts. And who knows, there may be some videos to share there, like a lyric video, or maybe even another video to share for some of the A Loving Lift pieces that have come out, like Take It All would have been out by then. And so probably I would have had a chance to put some of the other videos out related to that. So, oh my goodness, there's just lots to create. As you probably can tell, I do a lot of it myself. So it does take me a little bit of time. I try to take my time. Before you're going to take it all, you got to take your time. So I'm just going to check a little bit more and see if there are any chat responses. And I know some folks aren't able to check this out live because I know some folks are a bit busy today, and I understand. Y'all can just hit me up at other times. But I do thank folks for checking out Live with Sheryl whenever you do. Thank my patrons who support me on patreon.com. There will be, as usual, there other happenings that you get a little snippet of here, including performances of some of the pieces from A Loving Lift, performances where I'll be singing them in slightly different ways because it'll be a live recorded performance. I don't think I usually live stream those, but it'll be different versions than what you're hearing streamed. So it'll be unique for the folks there on Patreon to get the full effect of whatever is going to be in that show. So I think this month's show is going to be not next week, but probably on Monday the 30th, because I do think with my schedule for some of the acting gigs that I have right now, I'm going to have to slide that in on the last day of September, but I want to get that in. So details will be over there, and I have a couple different tiers of supporters there. Thanks, supporters. Thanks everyone who supports, but thanks also supporters there on Patreon. It's the second and higher tier, second and third tier that get those concerts, and everyone who supports there gets monthly chat. So we had that last week. So doings over there, I let y'all know about them here, but then people get sneak peeks into things like, I think the 4th piece I'm going to have out for A Loving Lift, I was sharing some of the ideas about some of the backing for that. So that's a piece that's still being developed, and I'm so excited about that as well. But anyway, little sneak peeks behind the scenes early on happened there on Patreon. And I just want to thank all friends and family, as I mentioned. And folks, things out there can be tough. Hopefully, you're having inspiration. Oh, that's another thing I was going to mention, that my husband Tim and I have been that's this is a site, this is inspired by Kai and I, that's for my husband, my son, and I have been putting some content up there. But I wanted to mention that my husband Tim and I have been putting content up under Inspired by and Why, and we recently just watched a few more things. You might not have checked that out lately, but I'm going to put up something very new that we just were talking about yesterday, just this week. And so I'm going to be putting that up later this week so y'all can check it out there. Inspired by and Why. So I hope you're finding things to be inspired by. Maybe this conversation, maybe this conversation. And I hope you're out there taking it all in and taking a chance to grab what's yours. Looking forward to checking y'all out, seeing what y'all are up to. And hopefully, I will be able to connect with y'all at the next Live with Sheryl, October 3rd at 8 p.m. Eastern. Y'all take care. And don't forget, that trivia will come back up. And then y'all can make some choices about what we're going to listen to on the way out. As it is, I think I'm going to have us listen to an oldie but a goodie, the Live with Sheryl theme song on the way out of here. And y'all just take care.